In this Introduction to Turk's Head Knots video series, I'd like to cover the Enlargement Process 1, which is where you enlarge the knot going on the right hand side of the standing end or the front side. To demonstrate this, we will use the same knot that we did in our 2-bite series with the 1 wrap. And we'll go to there and then we'll do enlargement process number 1. This is a 5-part 4-bite knot, and we're going to go 1 wrap, we're going to go over 1, then over 1. Now we do our under, over 1 time. That completes a 1, 2, 3-part 2-bite knot. And the 2-bite knots enlarge into the 4-bite knots, and 4-bite knots enlarge into the 6-bite knots. And we use a process and a tying method called laying the tracks and splitting the tracks. See how we're going up through doing the same thing as the standing end, and that gives us 2 strands that are side by side. These are our tracks. These are like railroad ties under the tracks, or in this case over and under. Now whenever you go out of a knot, you turn and go right back into the knot where you've come out. You come out, now you turn and you go back in and stay between these 2 strands that you go back into. Okay, so we followed our standing end up or apart. Now we cross over the one we're following and we follow it down the other side. So it's going under, and over, so we go under and over. And there's our tracks going back. And the reason it's good to learn this laying tracks and splitting tracks is even in other knots, you can recognize that as a track and you'll know to split them. Now that we've got our tracks laid, we split the tracks. And this is enlargement process 1. See, so we're on the right hand side or the front side of the standing end. And now we're splitting the track. See how that goes over 2, so we go over. That goes under 2, so we go under. This is over and over, so we go over it. Now we come to this side. Now see this bite right here? Sometimes that can slip down. You've got to make sure that that is up, and see how it's under there and under there. So we want to lock that bite in because we're wanting to make an over 1, under 1 pattern. And we're splitting these tracks. Under 1, this is going over, so we go over. This is going under. See, it's under there and under there, so we go under it. That's going over there and over there, so we go over it. And that split our tracks and brought us back to our standing end, which finished off this knot. And that is a, we'll just count right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-part, 1, 2, 3, 4-bite knot. Now just to quickly show this enlargement process of laying tracks, let's go to the next knot. We're going to lay our tracks by following this strand. It's under, over, under, over. So we follow it. We cross over the one we're following, and we go under, over, under, over. See our tracks, how they laid right in there? Take that twist out. See that track? See this track here? Now we split our tracks. Under, over, under, over. Splitting the tracks going up. Now see our bite that I was saying can slip? It's right underneath there. And it's under there, so we go under. That gets us into the center of our tracks. See our tracks going down through here? The ones that are on top, the ones that are over, we go over. The ones that are under, we go under. So it's over, under, over. We got to get to that one. See it? Under, over. We go in along our standing end. And that finishes our knot. And now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bite. So we started with a 3-2. We went to a 5-4, and then you go to a 7-6, and you go to a 9-8, and you can just keep, you lay your tracks up, lay your tracks down, split your tracks up, split your tracks down, and just continue on. That is the enlargement process number 1 on the right-hand side or front of the standing end. I hope this video has been a help, and thanks for watching it.